just me? Or, oh, there we go. It's a little better. Okay. Ooh. Can I? What's this? Okie dokie. Oh, I can't do that. Do it here. Ah. Oh my god, why can't I do this? Okie dokie. Okay. So, okay, copy that. And then, okay, I don't know. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think I'm the only one on here. What is this? Okay. Da-da-da-da. See if I can let them know. Ooh. Can I? No. They won't know. Okay. Is this untitled? Okay. Oh, that was. Oh. Never mind. NaNoWriMo. Frenzy. Oops. Okay. Wonder I am allowed. Okay. Okie dokie. Hello. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Just curious, but how did you find me? I posted a couple of links on some Facebook groups from NaNoWriMo Facebook groups that I'm in, and on Twitter. I posted that as well. I'm new to this thing. I've never done a live stream on YouTube before. So I'm like, oh duh, people should have the link instead of just trying to search for me. Just type live right in. Oh cool, yay! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. I was in another live write-in with 3 authors just about 20 minutes ago, and people in our chat were like, if anyone else can do a live write-in, like, because this is going to be over soon, I would love it if someone else could do that. And I offered, because someone else didn't meet the requirements to do a live stream. So I tried it out, and I'm like, here I am. So that's awesome. Cool, cool. I'm actually going to see if I can post the link on my NaNoWriMo group page thing. I don't know if that's allowed or not. Yeah, me too. I didn't start until... Oh, okay, awesome. I'm going to check it out. I didn't start until November 5th, and for the longest time, I was at least 3,500 words behind. And this past week was just like a ridiculous week for me. And I didn't write for like 2 days out of the week, so I'm constantly playing catch up. But yeah, hopefully I will be able to make it this time around. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, put the link. Awesome. That's still quite a bit. I mean, honestly, you're over the halfway point, which is when I was only that much, I was like, that's not too much. But looking at the little circle thing that gets darker the more words you write, I'm like, you're technically over halfway, which is a big deal. And I've been writing for a very long time, and this is the first time I actually had the time to do NaNoWriMo the right way, if you will, because I was in college the first 3 or 4 times I tried. But I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to school for creative writing. This should be easy, right?" And no, because I had to write short stories for my classes and then trying to work on this at the same time, like, I was insane. I don't know what the heck I was thinking about. So 26,000 words is, like, a big deal. It's 26,000 more than if you didn't start at all. That's how I've been thinking of it lately, and, like I said, I'm still pretty behind. I think I have 30 something thousand. Um, I don't know. I'm looking at my thingy stats. Yeah, I'm just about 30,000. That's true, but I mean, even there were days. There was one day here. Let me look at my thing here. We'll start writing soon, I promise. I'm just kind of waiting for other people to join in if they do. I figured I'd stay on until like 3:30-ish, if not a little bit longer. There was a day where I only wrote like 65 words. Legit. I only wrote 65 words that one day. Because my brain was just mush, and I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen today, but I didn't wanna break my streak of X amount of days I put in words. So I'm like, I'm submitting something, which is better than nothing, which is what I've been trying to. Oh my god, if I didn't have a grown-up job that required me to get up in the morning, and oh my god, I would love to stay up all night tonight too, honestly, and over here. Yeah, exactly. It was 60 words that I didn't have, and that's how I've been looking at it because I used to be so hard on myself, thinking like, "Oh my god, I didn't spend like X amount of hours writing. I did like mostly research and I just didn't like do like the word blah 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 blah." And despite going to college for creative writing, I was really hard on myself and I was like, "I don't know what I'm doing." And I think us writers don't really know what we're doing half the time anyway, but that's okay. I think that's just part of the game. But what this year of NaNoWriMo has taught me to just like word vomit, like just brain dump, get the words from your brain onto the page, whether you're writing it down, typing it on a laptop, or even using speech to text. Like I get a lot of my ideas randomly when I listen to music in my car when I drive to work. And I can't just like type it all out while I drive. So I have a speech to text app or even just a voice recording app. I just push the button and I just talk and talk and talk until the idea is gone. And then I listen to it or retype it when I get home. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. You don't have to win every time. It's just the amount. Oh, I know. Speech to text is amazing. So, okay, it's been 15 minutes. Hopefully other people will join in. But I figured we could start off with writing for 15 minutes. Does that sound good? 15 minutes and then maybe chat a little bit more. Okay. No, not 15 and a half. Try to go on my phone here. And I'll make sure the noise is loud for when the timer goes off too. so we can all hear it. Hopefully nothing else will pop up. So I have it set for 15 minutes on my phone. And ready, set, go. Type a little message here for anyone who ends up joining in. that is time. And let's see. Oh, hi, Diane. Good. I'm glad you found me. I had some difficulty kind of getting it set up and throwing out the link for people to find me. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. I hope you guys got some writing in. 221. Okay, let me do my word count. Ooh. Let's see. Did I start? Yeah, I got. Whoa. I got 1090. The last word I wrote? Oh, that's a cool question. I like that. The last word I wrote was like. Not very interesting. I type really, really fast. I always have. And I don't know how strict people are about it now as opposed to when I learned how to type on the keyboard with only looking at the screen so you can see what you type. I always look at the keyboard. Every once in a while, I'll like glance up at the screen, but I'll mainly look at the keyboard while I type because I have to see the letters that I'm typing out as I type them. Kind of like with writing. I used to write longhand for like ever since I really started to be serious about writing when in like high school. When I first started high school, I wrote by longhand like all the time. And I convinced myself for the longest time that I could only write my best stuff through longhand and not just typing, because with typing, it just felt like I was pushing buttons, and that's basically what it is. But just not having the mechanics of writing out the word is what kind of messed me up for a little while. And the whole thing was when I was learning how to type, just looking at the screen, I couldn't focus. I couldn't focus on what words I was typing if I couldn't see the letters before me. And I just said, screw it, eventually. And I just type, and looking at the keyboard. So, and I also don't pay attention to any spelling errors or huge grammatical errors. I just, as long as like two words aren't put together to make one word, I make sure those are split to up my word count. But a lot of people in my NaNoWriMo group and the community that we're in, whenever we do word wars and stuff together, a lot of them are like, I have to correct my spelling whenever I type. Like, I can't just leave it like that. And I'm like, my computer tells me which words are messed up. I can just go fix those later. I'm just focusing on vomiting all the words as much as I can in a short amount of time, which is the point of like sprints and like word wars and stuff. So I've just trained to just like, I type really, really fast. So that's basically what is. Oh, sorry. My Fitbit is yelling at me. It's like, you only took 241 steps today. Yeah, because it's a rainy day. I just don't feel like doing anything. Yeah, I get it. I mean, every once in a while, I'll look up and I'll be like, what gobbledygook is this? I can't even like read it. I won't be able to figure out what word it is. So like, I will go back and fix them every once in a while, but like, especially if like one little spark goes off, my brain is just like, oh, what's that? And I'm just blah, 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 blah. But usually, yeah, I just go. So yeah, if you guys don't mind me asking, and I apologize if you answered it already, what is your word count now on NaNoWriMo since we did that sprint? Actually, I have to add mine. What was mine again? Yeah. Oops, I'm not. No. Trying to fix my time here. Okay, there we go. Updated mine. Oh wow, Dan, that's awesome. You're creeping up there. You're getting close. You're getting really close. Let's see. What's her name again? Sarah. Hey, you know what, Steph? You're over the halfway mark, and I think that is a huge deal. Like just getting over that halfway point, I personally think shows that you're really getting somewhere. Running out of outline. That's my problem. I kind of have an outline, and I did very basic plotting and character formatting in October. Like, I just decided last minute that I wanted to do NaNoWriMo, like, really do it because I have the time to. I'm not in school anymore. And, oh, that's awesome, Steph. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, actually, and again, with the Nano group that I'm in, that I write with, quite a few of them are editing or working on a different book, and I already finished their Nano piece from like earlier this year or last year. And I'm also a pantser. I'm primarily a pantser, and I cannot outline and structure too much because I think like, okay, it's gotta be like this. It's gotta be the way I planned it, and if it's not like that, I know I will mess it up. And I know that's total BS, but that's just my brain just being like, okay, if you don't organize like this and you don't do it like this, you suck. You've completely failed. And I just have to get myself out of the mindset. And I'm doing it all because I'm trying to finish my third. Oh my God, Sarah, you're on a third draft. That's, yes. Yes, girl. Yes, that's amazing. I don't even like thinking about editing what I'm working on now is like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm not dreading it, but just thinking about it, I'm like, I'm gonna have to, I can already tell which scenes I'm gonna have to chop, either entirely or just chop in half and just be like, nope, no. Third draft of a chapter. Oh, that's cool. You're writing with someone? I haven't done that in a long time. That was part of my writing journey when I first started. Again, like in high school, middle school, my friend and I started writing a story together, and we'd actually role play the characters in our story at her house. And she lived at like this really big estate, so we had like a bunch of land to just like hang out and basically pretended we were in Hogwarts. And it was awesome. It was so much fun. I miss my childhood. I miss not being an adult and having responsibilities. Honestly, I feel like, okay, if I don't know who my characters are and what the basic problem is, then it's hard for me to write. Like, two characters is kind of hard. Oh, that's interesting. One of you is a planner, one of you is a pantser. Ooh, wow. That sounds really cool. I think you guys should, not that you would have time for this maybe, but maybe like blog about it or like go on Twitter and be like, this is what my friend and I are doing when a plotter works with a pantser, and like just tell people what it's like and how it is, because I've never heard of that before. That's really cool. Like I've heard people, like I have books by two authors, but like I've never heard of like one strictly planning and outlining, getting everything ready, and then one is just writing off the seat of their pants. I think that's funny. I know there's this saying like opposites attract and all that, but I wonder, I'm just curious of how like you two make it work. I just think it's so fascinating. I think that's funny. I love that. Oh, I see we have 6 people on. New people have joined. If you want to say hello, don't be shy. We're going to do another writing sprint soon. I plan to be on here for another half an hour or so. Hi, Ariel. Hello. Welcome. This is my first live stream thing on YouTube because I was just in a live writing stream earlier and everyone else was like, please, I need another one because this one's ending. Hi, Destiny. Hello. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I've also realized. If I try to outline a lot, I do tend to change it because I'm primarily a pantser. and I can only outline so much because eventually I know like things will change. What am I doing? Things will change. But yeah, that is really cool though that you're writing with someone. That was a lot of fun when I did that. So yeah, hello new people. Hey Ariel and Destiny, hope you guys are doing well. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. So I was like, hey, you want to read this? And they're like, what did you do? Oh, that's funny. I love that. You guys should write a book about you two working together. But again, there's probably like no time for that if you two are working on a book. I'm currently working on one. I'm working on a novel. And it's been a long time since I've written a novel because I usually do short stories that like kind of go together. Like if I were to write an anthology of short stories, they would kind of be in the same universe, I guess. But this is the first like novel I've written in a long, long time. And there's a collection of short stories that I have on the back burner that might turn into a novel. I don't know yet. And I have like so many just like unfinished projects, just like short stories and stuff. So many ideas, more like ideas and like sticky notes of all the things that I want to do. Plan good before. I'm pantsing my middle section because, yeah. I first want to put on hold to this one for now. Yeah. Yeah, 3 novels is intense. That is, girl, that's a lot. That is amazing though. That's amazing. Okay, it's 2:58. At 3 o'clock exactly, I'll do another 15-minute word sprint thingy. Working on my first one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle-ish of my story, and I only say that because I don't strictly write from beginning to end. Like, I'm not really sure how my story's gonna end. I have a couple endings in mind, but I'm focusing on scenes. Like, I just write random scenes that come to mind, and as part of not the full editing process, but I guess the pre-editing, I'm gonna put it all together like a big puzzle because I kind of know how some things go together, and depending on the dialogue or setting of the scenes that I have, I will know which ones string together to make it coherent. But I don't know that fully just yet. And I'm a hot mess. I get Hot Mess Express. How can I help you? Because I can't help myself. Like I don't know how I'm doing this, but like I feel like if I just don't word vomit all the words out, then I'm just not gonna finish anything, and that's how I get stuck on a bunch of ideas and unfinished projects. Okay, it's 3 o'clock on the dot now. We're gonna do another 15-minute word sprint, and I'm gonna write it down so if new people come around, they'll know what we're doing. And 3, 2, 1, go. hiccups, go away. That's time, guys. Okay, oh, stop, please. Okay. All right, let's get a word count in. Okay, I definitely don't think I got as much this time around. Yeah, definitely did not get as much this time. 262, that's pretty good. That's really good. That's 262 more than if you didn't write at all. That's awesome. Oh yeah, the last word, I like that. My last word, 605, was him. My last word was him. Okay, so I got 124. Oh, that's still good. That's still a good chunk. That's really good. Awesome. Dread. Ooh, dread. I'm enticed because I'm writing a scary story. 58. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. I think I might bring this up in my NaNoWriMo group when I go writing with them tomorrow. My male character's name is Adelaide. That's really cool. What about yours? Or like difficult. My female main character, I should say, is named Adelaide, and my male main character's name is Edward. Oh, I gotta put in my word count. Don't forget to put your word count in your NaNoWriMo word count thing. God, I almost forgot, like just now. 605. Am I finally at? Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close to getting today's word count. So close. And Alan Joseph Pierpont. And his name is Mercy Rain. It was fine. Really cool. Oh, that's awesome. So for the newer people who showed up just as this second round of the writing sprint was starting, how did you guys find me? Actually, this is a question for everyone. How did you guys find me? Because I put up a link and a notice about this writing sprint that started around 2:30-ish. I put up a couple links on Facebook and a couple of writing groups, and I put it up on Twitter and my NaNoWriMo group community thing. Nice. That's awesome, Diane. That's a good chunk. I was checking the Connecticut regions. I saw your comment on the main page. Oh, yay, Musing Maple. Yay, someone else from Connecticut. That's awesome. NaNoWriMo and NaNoWriMo. Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. I love that people are able to, from KCAP, that's awesome. Yes. Type right. Oh, that's awesome. I should do these more often. I don't know how I didn't think to do this before. I mean, like I said, I keep talking about my NaNoWriMo group, but we've been writing together, hopping from place to place. And it's been helping me a lot, writing with other writers. And I think just having that, and even now with you guys, knowing that we're all focusing on the same goal and that we all want to just get words down and get closer to our goal and finishing our stories, no matter how different they are, and having that same like hive mind of getting that goal done is huge for me personally. Like, yeah, I was just about to say Musing Maple, same here. Like, this was my first virtual write-in that I was in before from Kate Kavanaugh's live, which inspired me to do this because other people were like, oh my god, I want to keep writing. Like, who else is going to do a live thing? And I offered. So, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think I would like to do this more often because there was a writing group thing today, but it was like earlier in the morning, and it's been raining on and off all day, more on since like 1:30, 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I'm supposed to go to my sister's house for D&D but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. And I feel really bad because we haven't gone in so long. Because my sister got to get a second job. My other little sister got her first job a few weeks ago, and our friend Bree has been sick for a while, and her boyfriend who also plays with us has been like taking care of her and staying with her. So yeah, we haven't been doing it in quite a while, and it's the holiday season and stuff, at least here in America. So it's been tough. Well, that's awesome. I'm really, really glad that some of you guys were able to find me just searching live write it or NaNoWriMo live thing, because someone else in my group has her own separate writing thing that she wants to continue after NaNoWriMo. And I was thinking during Kate Kavanaugh's live earlier this afternoon, I was like, I want to continue doing this because I have a feeling even if I do hit 50K, which I know I will, I don't think I'm going to finish this first draft. This first draft alone is definitely going to be over 50K. And if I'm going to finish this thing before 2020, so my initial goal is to finish this book before 2020. Oh, thanks, Diane. Yeah, subscribe to me so you guys can see me do another live thing. And again, I'll just post up announcements and stuff on social media all over and on YouTube now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because I've been writing with other writers and especially with this virtual group that we've been doing, it's been helping me a lot. Um, and I would like to continue that for, I guess, until I'm done with my first draft, because I know I'm gonna be continuing grading it. And if I don't have people to write with, I'm not gonna be able to write as much as I am now. Because I was telling Stephanie and Diane earlier that like last week there was one day where I only wrote like 65 words because it was just a rough day. It was a rough week. And I was just like, I didn't want to break my streak of X amount of days putting in my words. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna throw in whatever I did, but that's 65 more words than if I didn't write at all. So awesome. Hitting 100K, wanted to finish yesterday. Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. That's great. That's the name between Elf and Nano last year. Yeah, this idea that I'm doing right now, I almost thought about doing Nano last year when I had this idea last summer, but my life was just way too chaotic with a job that I had oh god. And I was just not about it. I was like, I don't think I want to put myself through that much stress, but the idea never left my head. So I just continued it, and it has been evolving so much more than I thought I would just by simply writing. Even if, like, one of the municipal liaisons of my group um, mentioned that, like I said something like, I got words down during this word war, and it was like, they're mediocre, but it's better than nothing. And she's like, exactly. It's just about getting the words down, because if you don't have anything down, mediocre or not, you don't have anything to work with, and your stuff isn't evolving, no matter how good or bad the writing is, especially in a first draft. And that's what I learned a lot during this NaNoWriMo, is just vomiting the words, because I used to edit and go over my stuff while I was writing all the time, and that held me back for years and years. And I'm learning now that, like, you're basically your own setback if you have certain things stuck in your head that you feel like you have to do to write. Like for me, it was like, oh, I have to edit this chapter before I start the next one. Because if I don't have this perfectly, then I'm not going to know what's going to happen next. And that is completely false. Like, I don't even know how my story is going to begin. I'm just kind of have it all smooshed and have all these pieces together that I'm eventually going to put together when I string it. And oh my God. Yes, Diane, first drafts always suck. They really do. But yeah, it can't be perfect the first time around. It can't be. It's like, I've heard multiple descriptions for how people say what a first draft is, but I call the first draft a trash draft. And when you're done with the trash, you go through it to find the treasures. in said trash, because there's a saying that like one man's trash is another man's treasure. You can't find the treasure if you don't have trash to dig through. So that's what I've been calling it. My first draft is a trash draft. My friends are like, but that's not nice. And I'm like, it's fine. It doesn't have to be nice. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be there. It has to be there. And for the longest time, I just never got that in my thick skull. But this whole month alone, and this month is not over yet, I've written so much more for one story consistently instead of having like different unfinished drafts, like all over the place. Like I think I've done the best writing I've done. Just the act of writing itself and working on one piece. I haven't done this in a very long time, and I'm happy so far with what I've got. Makes me think of a quote from Harvey Beaks. That's my good garbage. Oh, I love that. Oh my god. That's my good garbage. Oh, I love that. Oh, I'm gonna say that. Be like, this is my good garbage. And then just have to dig through it. The first draft about telling a story to yourself. Oh, yes, Sarah. Yes, I remember reading that somewhere, and I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Whoever, no. And no. No one reads the first draft but you. But yeah, oh, that's really cool. That's something to keep in mind. Like Good Garbage and Neil Gaiman talking about how the first draft is telling yourself a story. Because that's essentially what it is. Because you don't really know what's happening. Like one of my favorite parts of writing is when you get those aha moments, or when you're like just setting a scene and you're writing, all of a sudden something clicks and you're like, oh, that's why this person found this thing and then went over here. Oh, and then it kind of adds up together on its own while you write. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm a pantser primarily. It's because like those ideas just like bubble up out of nowhere, because I can't plot and outline that stuff. And like I don't think a lot of people really can unless they really dig through and know what they're doing. But yeah, the first draft is about figuring it all out. That's what NaNoWriMo is about. Starting fresh, telling yourself a new story, and seeing where it will take you. That's what it's all about, essentially. So okay, it is 3:27 Eastern Standard Time. Do you guys want to do just another 10-minute writing? Does anyone talk to their books or character? Oh, I talk to my characters all the time. I get mad at them quite often. I'll just be like, "Why did you do that?" Or like, "Where are you going?" Like, I don't want to go down to the basement. It's scary down there. Why you gotta go exploring? I do. I talk to my characters a lot. So I know I said I'd end this around like 3:30-ish, but it's like 3:28 now. Do you guys just want to get in a quick 10-minute? What the fuck? Why did... No. Sorry, my timer started by itself again. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes like asking your characters those questions and like as if you're talking to them, like they're right there. They might just tell you the answer. This one's putting me on the crazy train. I think you're turning it into a trilogy. This one book isn't hard enough. I'm going to turn it into 3. Okay, awesome. Oh yeah, I've done that too. It'd be like, this whole thing that I'm doing, I could do a full trilogy on. And I'm just like, what the hell am I thinking? Okay, so we'll do another write-in, but for 10 minutes this time instead of 15, because I gotta figure out what's going on with D&D, see if other people... Okay, I guess we are doing D&D. Someone just mentioned they're very excited for D&D. So I guess I'm going. Yay, I just don't want to drive. Okay, so 10-minute word sprint starting now. Okay. Ooh. That's time, guys. It's 10 minutes. Oh, stop. Stop, please. Okay. Okay. Oh, I gotta highlight my word count. Okay. Oh, went back too far. Sorry, I'm talking to myself right now. I'm just trying to locate where I wrote based off of where I left off. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My word count was 336. 358. Nice. Yay, broke 40K. Woo, that's awesome. That's awesome. 336. 1, oh my god, you are so close. Let's see, how many do I have now after this one? And I'm at 39,834. Did I make it? Did I make today's word count? Nope. Today's word count is 40,008. I'm so close. Oh my god. Almost. This is the closest I've gotten in a very, very long time. I'm actually really surprised that I'm as close as I am. I think that's really cool. Oh wow, yes, if it's late where you are, please go to bed, get dinner ready. Nearly 29. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I've had days like that where I write close to 3,000 one day, and I'm just like, I'm ready to just astral travel and have an out-of-body experience. And just goodbye. But thank you so much, you guys, for joining this writing live-in. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I got a lot of words written today that I probably would not have gotten right now otherwise. Good night, Sarah. But I will. Most words I written in a day was 5,000. 5,000 in one day. Holy crap! Oh, you're welcome, Diane. I'm glad that this helped you guys. This helped me too, and I think stuff like this helps everybody, and that's why I'm doing it. And I plan to continue doing these during not only the rest of this month, but throughout the December as well. Is out of desperation. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, that's still nuts though. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. I'd be like that sometimes, being super behind. So, but I will bid you all adieu. I had 5K last week. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. 2 10K days. Wow. Oh my god. Honestly, I would like to say I would also have an average of like 3K to 5K a day if I didn't have a job. I would like to say I just take my full day of writing, which is my goal. I would love to do that. I'm from Connecticut. I don't mind saying I'm from Connecticut. And I know, yeah, so it's Eastern Standard Time here. Yeah, jobs just, but with my job that I currently have, I know I can make a good amount of time for writing. There are days where I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. I just worked all day. I just, no, don't want to do anything. Sorry, my D&D group is like texting me. Okay. So again, thank you all for joining. I had a lot of fun. That's awesome. Oh, yay. Oh my god, Ariel, you're so lucky. You get the whole week off for Thanksgiving. Oh wow, that's awesome. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome, everybody. I'm glad I got to do this. I'll definitely do it again sometime this week. I'll put up an announcement on YouTube. I'll post stuff on social media and whatnot. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm really glad I got to host this and that it helps you guys. So I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Yeah.